Hey guys, it's me Jocelyn. So today I'm going to be answering some of your most asked alight motion questions, so let's just get started. I put up a post on my community tab saying ask me any questions if you have a chance to be featured in a video, so that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, so I have my handy dandy iPad right here. So the first one is, please explain the different types of groupings. Basically there is a regular just like group button, and then a group and mask, and then a group and exclude. Just the regular group button, you just basically hold down on the side and you can select certain pictures and then just put them into a group. I usually just do this when I add overlays or like cutouts of people in there, just so it's not so like messy and it just stays organized. Although I will say, whenever you add any type of like group, it really makes it lag. Group and mask is basically like if you're using a green screen, and I don't really know what group and exclude does just because I haven't really messed around with that yet. I haven't really had to use it, so if I figure it out, I will definitely let you know. So the second question is about lagging. Now, let me tell you, I know too much about alight motion lagging. Also, I'm sorry if I keep touching my hair. It just looks really bad right now. Anyways, alight motion lags for everyone. It doesn't matter whether you have an Apple phone or an Android. It lags. You can't stop the lagging. There's a way to reduce it by going to your settings and turning on low quality preview, but that's like the only way, and you can't even turn that on if you have like an Apple product that you're editing with, so you can't really. The birds just love to talk today. Anyways, you can't really reduce lag unless you turn on low quality preview. So yeah, also when you use videos, that makes it lag probably the most. That's why I don't really ever edit with videos, and like it messes up everything. Like when you're like editing or whatever, like it makes like half of the video like just turn white. Guess you have to deal with it. That sounds really rude, but I have to deal with it, and I know people take literal like days to edit, so my heart hurts for them. So the next question is how to make your edits look better. Now, I typically go to Pixar and I just sharpen all my photos and crop them to like the orientation I'm going to use. So if I'm going to do a square orientation, I crop them to a square, or if I'm going to do like a rectangle orientation like for like movies or videos, I usually just crop them to that. Another tip is to definitely add motion blur. Motion blur is a game changer. It just makes your edits so much smoother, and yeah. So add on tiles and then hit mirror, because it's just like a pet peeve of mine when people don't mirror their edits. Like it just really gets on my nerves. I don't really know why, but yeah. So those are my tips to make them look better. So the next question is probably the most asked question that I get in every single one of my videos, and it's, what are graphs? What do graphs do? Why are they even there? Basically, graphs are just things that help your edits like look a lot better and not so choppy. So like there's certain types of graphs for like an in transition and an out transition. I will put them right here on the screen. And there's different types of graphs you can do for a different type of effect. So if you want a super smooth transition, you can use certain types of graphs, or if you just want like a regular these birds are gonna be the death of me. Okay, you just want like a regular transition, then just do the other one. Yeah, I'm gonna, as I said before, they'll be somewhere on the screen, and I'll put like the certain type of names or whatever, just to help you guys out. And graphs, you don't need to use them, but I really recommend using them, because I forgot to do a graph. I've been editing so much, I just forgot to do a graph, and I got attacked on my most recent edit for forgetting to use one. So use a graph. So what is the recommended number of frames to export in? Now for me, it is 60 frames, just because that has the best quality. It's like the nicest one. It makes it look the most HD. But if you're going for that like laggy type of style, I know that's a thing, that's a really common thing with editors, I would say do it in 30 frames or 15 frames per second. But yeah, I recommend 60 frames per second. Now somebody said some of my edits take forever to export into my gallery. It depends on if you have an iPhone or an Android. I remember when I used to edit with my Android, it took forever to export. It literally took hours before. Like I remember when I first started using alight motion, it took actually days to export, and like there was a period of time where it just didn't export at all, just stopped for some reason, and that was because of my storage. Also, make sure you have good storage, or like delete a couple things. It might just be your device, which you can't really help, so just hope for the best. But yeah. Wait, I forgot what I was talking about. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, why doesn't it save? Okay. Anyways, there's that. And yeah, so the next question is, how do I find good music to go with my edits? I used to just search up in the hashtag on Instagram audios for edits, or like badass or soft audios for the type of edit I was gonna do. Now I use SoundCloud. SoundCloud has been a huge game changer for me because they have so many more audios and so many unheard audios and like not used. They're underrated for sure. So just type in the genre that you want to do and a million will pop up because they have tons of playlists of them. So I just screen record them and then I put them and then I give the credit in my Instagram caption. So yeah, that's how I find my audios personally, but you could also go on to TikTok or YouTube, whatever you want. Somebody asked, how long have you been editing on alight motion? Now, it actually, like the other day, it's been about a year since I've been editing on alight motion. I've definitely improved. I remember my first time using it. I was sitting in a Taco Bell drive-thru watching a tutorial and I was like, I don't even understand this. And I was learning how to do just a spin. Now, that was the most confusing thing in the entire world to me, but now it's like the easiest thing in the entire world. So yeah, I've been editing on there for about a year, but like editing in total for about 5 years. I found an old fan account of mine and it's just not cute, from 2015, and I made photo edits before, so I guess I've always had a little bit of an editor inside of me. I've been getting tons of questions about colorings and like how do you make a coloring. I just go into the color and light category, and my most used effects are colorize, exposure and gamma, and raise, and maybe brightness and contrast. But yeah, I usually just go into color and light and then I just mess around with it. I don't really have a certain like type of way I like to do it. I just go to color and light, and that's how I get it done. So that's all the questions I'm going to be answering for today's video. Thank you all so much for sending them in. I'm sorry if I didn't get to yours. I will probably make a part 2 to this in the future, so hopefully I can get to all of your questions in the future. So yeah. Also, we are so close to 14K. Like, what in the world? You guys are insane. I love you. And yeah, I love you guys. If you have any tutorial requests, comment them down below and subscribe. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye.